Hello everyone, welcome to Starlight Reality Channel. Here you can learn more interesting information about your favorite celebrities. In today's video, we will discuss the famous American actor and comedian, Eddie Murphy. Edward Reagan Murphy, lifestyle and net worth. Edward Reagan Murphy, born April 3, 1961, is an American comedian, actor, and singer. He shot to fame on the sketch comedy show Saturday Night Live, for which he was a regular cast member from 1980 to 1984. He is widely recognized as one of the greatest comedians of all time. Murphy received a Grammy Award and an Emmy Award. In 2015, Murphy was honored with the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, and in 2023 the Golden Globe Cecil B. DeMille Award. Murphy broke out as a movie star in the 1980s films 48 Hours, Trading Places, and Beverly Hills Cop. He established himself as a leading man with starring roles in The Golden Child, 1986, Coming to America, 1988, HarlemNights, which he also directed, 1989, Boomerang, 1992, The Nutty Professor, 1996, DrDolittle, 1997, Bowfinger, 1999, DaddyDayCare, 2003, and Norbit, 2007. Murphy both won the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor and received a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in Dreamgirls, 2006. Edward Murphy has a net worth of approximately $200 million. He is 5 feet 10 inches tall, which is equivalent to 1.78 meters tall. That being said, let's get on stage. Eddie Murphy early life. Murphy was born in Brooklyn, New York City, and raised in the borough's Bushwick neighborhood. His mother, Lillian Murphy, née Laney, later Murphy Lynch, was a telephone operator, and his father, Charles Edward Murphy, 1940 to 1969, was a transit police officer and an amateur actor and comedian. His father was murdered in 1969. Murphy later stated, "My mother and father broke up when I was 3 and he died when I was 8, so I have very dim memories." When Murphy's single mother became ill, 8-year-old Murphy and his elder brother Charlie, 1959 to 2017, lived in foster care for 1 year. In interviews, Murphy has said his time in foster care was influential in developing his sense of humor. Later, he and his brother were raised in Roosevelt, New York, by his mother and stepfather Vernon Lynch, a foreman at an ice cream plant. Eddie Murphy personal life. Murphy had 2 sons in quick succession around the end of the 1980s, Eric, born c. 1989, with then-girlfriend Paulette McNeely, and Christian, born c. 1990, with then-girlfriend Tamara Hood. Murphy began a long-time romantic relationship with Nicole Mitchell after meeting her in 1988 at an NAACP Image Awards show. They lived together for almost 2 years before getting married at the Grand Ballroom of the Plaza Hotel in New York City on March 18, 1993. Murphy and Mitchell have 5 children together: Bria, Miles, Shane, Zola, and Bella. In August 2005, Mitchell filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The divorce was finalized on April 17, 2006. In May 2016, Murphy had a daughter by Australian model Paige Butcher, whom he had been dating since 2012. Murphy and Butcher are also parents of a son born in November 2018. In September 2018 they became engaged to be married. Their son's middle name pays tribute to Murphy's late brother, Charlie, who died of leukemia in 2017. Eddie Murphy professional career. When Murphy was 15, he listened to Richard Pryor's comedy album That Nigger's Crazy, which inspired his decision to become a comedian. As a child, Murphy developed playing multiple characters in imitation of his acting hero, Peter Sellers. On July 9, 1976, the date with which Murphy marks the beginning of his career, he performed in a talent show at the Roosevelt Youth Center, doing an impersonation of singer Al Green as Green's song Let's Stay Together played. Due to the popularity of Delirious, his concert film, Eddie Murphy Raw, 1987, received a wide theatrical release. Grossing $50 million, the movie was filmed in the Felt Forum at Madison Square Garden in New York City. In 1982, Murphy made his big screen debut in the film 48 Hours, with Nick Nolte. 48 Hours proved to be a hit when it was released during the Christmas season of 1982. The following year Murphy starred in Trading Places with fellow SNL alumnus Dan Aykroyd. The movie marked the first of Murphy's collaborations with director John Landis, who also directed Murphy in Coming to America, 1988, and Beverly Hills Cop 3, 1994. Trading Places was an even greater box office success than 48 Hours. As the 90s unfolded, Murphy faced both commercial success and critical scrutiny. While films like Boomerang and Another 48 Hours achieved box office triumphs, the reception to others, such as Beverly Hills Cop 3, signaled a commercial decline. Despite criticism from Spike Lee regarding black representation in film, Murphy continued championing black talent both on and off screen. Entering the late 90s, Murphy embraced family-friendly roles, starring in hits like Mulan, DrDolittle, and the Shrek series. Although adult-themed films faced mixed reviews, Murphy's performance in Bowfinger garnered acclaim. His venture into the musical drama Dreamgirls, 2006, marked a significant departure, earning him a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor. The last decade witnessed a remarkable resurgence for Murphy. The critically acclaimed Dolomite Is My Name, 2019, showcased his prodigious talent, earning him a Golden Globe nomination. His return to Saturday Night Live in 2019, after 35 years, became a historic episode, securing Murphy his first Primetime Emmy Award. Murphy's comeback extended to the sequel, Coming to America, 2021, delighting fans with the return of beloved characters. His ongoing projects, including the Beverly Hills Cop series continuation and a George Clinton biopic, underline his enduring influence and creativity. Eddie Murphy singing career. Murphy is also a singer, having frequently provided background vocals to songs released by the Bus Boys. The song, The Boys Are Back in Town, was featured in 48 Hours and Murphy's comedy special Eddie Murphy Delirious. As a solo artist, Murphy had two hit singles, Party All the Time and Put Your Mouth on Me, during the latter half of the 1980s. He had started singing earlier in his career, with the songs Boogie in Your Butt and Enough is Enough, the latter being a parody of Barbra Streisand's and Donna Summer's 1979 song, No More Tears. Both songs appeared on his 1982 self-titled comedy album. Party All the Time was featured on Murphy's debut album How Could It Be, 1985, which included a minor follow-up R&B hit in the title track, a duet with vocalist Crystal Blake. This track was written by Rusty Hamilton and was produced by Stevie Wonder's cousin Akul Fudge after a brief falling out with Rick James. In 1992, Murphy appeared in the music video for Michael Jackson's Remember the Time, alongside Magic Johnson and Iman. In Coming to America, he imitated Jackie Wilson when he sang To Be Loved, but because the character he was playing had a thick accent, he had to sing it in character. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel for such amazing content.